Hello, my name is Joe Egan. I was Mike Tyson's sparring partner for 2 years. Fought Lennox Lewis, Bruce Seldon, Steve Collins. I fought some of the best fighters on the planet. I want to welcome you now to a great night's boxing. Underground boxing.
There you go, his first visit to Ireland.
Hey,
How are you, Liam?
Bit of real play, lads. Bit of real I'd knock it out. See that? Put that.
I'm only getting him in, okay? One of Joe and Jerry.
You're welcome. It's great.
All these press I know, Peter, there's no problems with them.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, then thank you. Thank you.
Big Joe Egan shared the ring for 2 years with legendary boxer Iron Mike Tyson. Tyson fought his way up from the mean streets to become the youngest heavyweight champion of the world. However, some fighters aren't as lucky. Some fighters just don't get the breaks. They have to stay on the streets, where there's only one way to gain respect, and that's in underground boxing. Alan Mortlock is known as the pirate promoter. Born and bred in East London, he always liked to fight, and now he's got the perfect job as a boxing promoter. He's here at the world famous Peacock Gym in Canning Town to meet his fighters before their big night of boxing at the Circus Tavern. First up is heavyweight Dominic Negus, who arrives for the weigh-in to be met by Alan and the rest of the lads.
What, son?
Yeah,
Feel good, son?
Yeah, feel good, mate. Just getting in, mate.
We just go in, get sorted there, alright? Take it from there, sit yourself there. Alright, guys, if we can get ourselves ready and come over, we're going to weigh in just down the side. Alright? Okay, guys, that's it. We just make a line there and we'll get ready to go on the scales, alright? Okay, this is our official weigh-in. So first on the scales, Paul Kavanagh. Paul, yeah, you can get ready. I've now got a very good friend of mine, Ray Coleman, and just like I say, you're looking forward to tonight's show, Ray?
Yeah, looking forward to tonight's show. I think it's going to be a good show. I've been interested myself in the boxing for a long time. I go back with Alan a long way, go back with quite a few of the fighters a long way. And always happy to assist, and yes, looking forward to tonight's show. Dominic Negus, very good friend of mine.
You bought him today, didn't you?
Yeah, I brought Dominic down here today.
Yeah.
I take Dominic to most of these fights, and obviously I go back a long way with Dominic when he was on the pro circuit. I'm always there to try and motivate Dominic, not that he needs much motivation, but you know, bring him to the training sessions, and we're good pals.
Lovely, Ray. Well, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to bring a friend of yours in, and a friend of mine who was a very, very top boxer, and who's now, you know, I think working in the TV realms. What do you actually think of what people used to call unlicensed boxing, or what?
Well, I think that they've certainly cleaned it up a lot, and yeah, no, there's good organisation running there now, and a lot of ex-professional boxers are now doing it. You know, like Dominic Negus, Butch Leslie, who both fight for you, and yeah, no, I think the sport's heading in the right direction.
With the name unlicensed boxing, what I steer real away from now is that word, because it gives it that type of element of like illegal, which it obviously isn't. We call it IBA, which is the Independent Boxing Association.
Well, this is it. You've got your own, you've got your own governing body now, and you're going in the right direction. I think people, when they think about unlicensed fighting, they think back to the days of Lenny McLean and all those sort of guys when it was a bit rougher. The edge used to go in the elbows, but now, you know, I've been to a few of your shows. I've seen the way that it operates, and you know, people are looked after. You know, the right doctors are there. The referee does a good job. If anyone picks up any cuts, anything, it's pretty much sanctioned, or they operate pretty much exactly the same as they do in professional boxing. Really, you know, it's all the procedures are right, and yeah, no, like I say, it was very impressive the way that I saw it.
Do you know what? It's lovely to hear that, because this is what we try and do. Obviously, the safety of the fighters is our, you know, of an utmost. I mean, we don't really leave any stone unturned there. Just before we finish having it, what would you say was your most memorable fight?
One that sticks out was probably fighting Patrick Mullins when we won Fight of the Year in '97. I stopped him in the 10th round, but it was a real gruelling fight, and I remember he used to always get on top of me.
Right.
When we used to spar, obviously I was like 15, he was sort of 20, and he used to always knock me about, so to win that one, really for me was, that was the most memorable, and then obviously the next fight after that was winning the European title.
Well, I'll tell you, fantastic and
Lovely.
great boxer, go down in history. Thanks for coming,
Thanks,
Spence.
Alan.
Cheers,
Cheers.
mate.
Thank
God
you.
bless, mate. All right. Got a good friend with me from back in the day, as I say. We go back a long way, right away back, probably to the early 70s. Now, his name's Peter De Freitas, so I'm just going to introduce Peter to our viewers. How are you, Peter? All right?
I'm fine, thank you.
Lovely to see you, mate.
Yeah.
The upshot of it is, what I wanted to talk to you about, is you was Nigel Benn's manager.
Yeah, I was with Nigel for approximately 5 to 6 years. I've done 18 world title fights, been all around the world, worked with Don King, Frank Warren, Barry Earn, right till up until he retired.
Yeah.
I retired him in 1996.
Okay, and how do you find the IBA, our organisation, Pete?
I find it very, very good,
Yeah, good.
and I find it that the fighters I work with want to fight.
Yeah, good.
The IBA's give me a lot of help and encouragement to come back
Into the boxing?
into boxing, yeah.
Okay, next to the scales, Ryan McClellan, please. I've got to walk round. 124 kilos, which is 19 and a half stone. Thanks, Ryan.
Ryan McClellan, he's fighting Butch Leslie. Should be a good fight. They're two big lads. Ryan's a bit of IBA experience, and so is Butch. Butch is a wee bit of pro experience. I think it looks for a good even fight. I think all the matches are well matched.
Everybody likes the super heavyweights. They all like the big heavy boys, don't they?
Yeah, when they see them big guys get in the ring and start throwing them hands at each other, it gets the crowd going, and basically that's what we need. We need crowds to come to watch the sport, so the heavyweights help.
And Ryan certainly comes to have a fight. There's no
He
doubt
comes to
about
win.
that.
No, Ryan's here to win.
Hello, Ryan.
Alright, on.
Good to be over in London.
That's good.
Good,
Be
good,
back
good.
over.
Okay. Are you looking forward to your fight?
Yep.
Because you always come to have a row, don't you?
I do indeed.
And have you done any homework on Butch?
No, well, I've checked his pro career.
Yeah.
He only had one, but I'm looking forward to getting there with him.
You're looking forward to it. That's good. Well, I'll tell you what, you always get good value for the money, so good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Thanks ever so much.
Cheers.
All right,
Thank you.
sir. Good. Butch Leslie, the scales.
Butch Leslie is the last man on the scales. It's time for Alan to end the official weigh-in so everyone can get ready for their fights.
Okay, Butch Leslie's weighing 100.5 kilos. The weigh-in shut down.
It's not Caesar's Palace, Las Vegas, but Essex's equivalent. The Circus Tavern, Purfleet. Great fight venue, and what a great night of fights we got lined up tonight. Dominic Negus topping the bill in underground boxing. And what's going to be some fantastic fights.
Welcome to the Circus Tavern here in Essex. My name's Big Marchant, and I'm going to be commentating on a fantastic lineup of fights here tonight. Joining me at ringside between rounds, we're going to get expert analysis from Big Joe Egan, a former Irish heavyweight champion. We're looking forward to that. But first on the bill tonight is Ryan McClellan, all the way from Belfast, and he's up against Butch Leslie. Unbeaten in 29 fights, 28 wins and 1 draw. This should be a cracker.
This is a heavyweight contest of 4 2-minute rounds.
Your MC, of course, tonight is Steve Holdsworth. Incredibly knowledgeable about the fight game, and he's introducing the fighters. First of all, of course, Ryan McClellan, all the way from Belfast. There he is. I think he's going for a very tough night tonight.
Boxing out of the red corner. From Enfield, trained and managed by our matchmaker and promoter this evening, Mr. Alan Warlock, will be greeting a big welcome to the undefeated Butch Leslie.
Butch Leslie, there he is, lined up in favour for this fight. He's managed, of course, by Alan Mortlock. Quite a weight difference between these two boys. We're joining in round 1. Here we go. Butch Leslie, it's about 16 stone up against Ryan McClellan, 19 and a half stone, and already it's Ryan tying him up in the opening moments of round 1 here at the Circus Tavern here in Essex. I would be expecting Butch Leslie to be Going for the body, that's what his trainer and of course promoter Alan Morlock has said, go for the body, and there's certainly a lot of body to go for there with Ryan McClellan. You can see straight away punching into the rib cage of Ryan McClellan, who's very, very durable. He's not going to be giving up without a fight. But here, close up in the corner, you can see exactly what Alan Morlock wants him to go for the body, and that's what he did in that fierce exchange there. Butch likes to get his opponents out of there early. Got Ryan now up against the corner. This is not where McClellan wants to be, and there, paid the price. Took a couple of combinations there to the ribs, and he was down. Let's see if he's going to get up. The referee Gary Bedford counting him, and he's back up on his feet. Butch is going to be trying to press home his advantage now. Once again, going for the body. Ryan McClellan needs to keep away. Maybe needs to get on his bike, get away. Not get caught in the corners, but he's throwing a few punches back, but Butch has got his guard up and once again getting him up against the ropes. Ryan McClellan really needs to just keep him back, dodge those blows. And another pile driver left, right, and McClellan's down for the second time in the first round. Butch Leslie likes to get his fight out of the way quickly. You can see the actual replay, there it is, the 1-2, and Ryan hit the deck, but he's back up again, he's very game. He's not there just for the paycheck, but went down a third time. That's got to be it.
Butch was too strong for Ryan. Determined, punching hard. Ryan didn't seem to have much stance up back. When he got hit with them body shots and hit the deck, it was all over from then on. He showed a lot of heart and a lot of courage getting up. He got up twice, but it was on a hiding to nothing. Butch was too strong, too powerful, and wanted it too much.
So those were the thoughts of Big Joe Egan. Thanks, Joe. And all it leaves now is for MC Steve Holdsworth to announce the winner, which of course is the super talented and still unbeaten Butch Leslie. Now let's have an action replay. Let's see knockdown number one as Butch gets Ryan McClellan into the corner, and it's a 1-2 combination, puts him on the deck. Ryan brave enough to get up, but suffered the same fate. Only a few moments later, hit the deck for a second time, came up for number 3, and let's see the close down of this fight. Knockdown number 3. There is Butch Leslie, battering him to the floor, and Ryan was never going to get up from that. So there he is, Butch Leslie, champion, unbeaten, and I can't see anyone's getting the better of him. So that was Butch Leslie up against Ryan McClellan. Next up, a light welterweight contest, Danny Boom Boom Chamberlain against Barry Purdy. More coming up on Underground Boxing.